So remember how last week well, 2 weeks ago now, when I was talking about MLP, I was saying, oh man, the show's really gone downhill. I mean, it's not that each episode is bad, it's just that they're only okay, and this consistent averageness of the episodes is making me deterring me from watching this show. But I'll give it another week. Thank fucking God I gave it another week. Oh my God. This episode was amazing. It was probably one of the best episodes of the whole show, in my opinion. One of my favorites. Jesus Christ, these allergies. Fuck. I'm gonna take off my glasses to show you. I'm gonna be getting allergies lately. My nose is stuffed and everything, but look, there's like tears coming out of my eyes. Look at that. It's disgusting. But, anyway, so this episode was phenomenal. And I'll be here to tell you why. First of all, we have the return of an amazing character, Maud. Maud, ever since her inception, I believe it was in season 4, she has always been hilarious, phenomenal. She's only on one episode, but her fan work and everything is tremendous. So Maud's an amazing character, and she comes back. Although she has a few lines, it's great. Step 1 towards an amazing episode. Step 2, you have a Discord episode. Discord's episodes are usually never bad. Like, there's some exceptions, but Discord is such a good character that, like, usually his episodes are interesting off the bat. Third of all, it explores the relationship between Discord and Fluttershy, which has always been one of my favorite relationships in the show, and explores how, despite his redemption in the season 4 finale, he still has this tendency, because he's still learning about how to be a good person. He doesn't fully understand the way society works and everything, especially with regards to friendship in this episode, and he falsely interacts that he thinks that people can only have one friend. And that if the day brother to another friend, they lose there. So he desperately is trying to get the friendship of Fluttershy back. And in my headcanon, it wasn't the friendship. But the tip of the iceberg in making this episode amazing is the new character they introduced, Tree Hugger. She's probably in my top 10 or top 5 even favorite MLP characters. She's amazing. Like just her aesthetic and her character design and her personality is so funny, yet so, like, enticing that her character is probably one of the best in the show. Like, just from this one episode of Sega's, I really hope they don't drop her and make her a one-shot character, because she was phenomenal. And, that's the tip of the iceberg in making this episode amazing. But it was also a smooth episode. And if you're a Friendship is Witchcraft fan, you understand why that's funny to me. And the thing is, it was a little anticlimactic if you're a Friendship is Witchcraft fan, but Friendship is Witchcraft is obviously not in the canon. Therefore, it was handled very well. I don't know what Smooth was like in G1. I've never seen G1. I might do a riff tracks of it one day. That would be funny if I watched the G1 movie with Smooth. But, definitely, this episode was a huge step up from all the other episodes before. The lesson was extremely important for kids to understand. The characters were great. Everyone was on point. They gave just enough time to each of the key characters that you understood their stance on the situation and where they were doing. And you got a Spike appearance who we haven't seen in since the second episode. So, oh no, how did we see him in Tanks for the Memories? I don't remember. But, this episode was definitely top tier MLP. Amazing episode, 10 out of 10, if that's the thing. It was amazing. So, I'm really happy that MLP is starting to get back on track. Like, I was waiting for that episode. It's not that this season's episodes were bad, it's just that they were but I was waiting for that one episode to be like, oh yeah, this is why I love this show so much. Like, you start to doubt yourself when you get just consistently meh episodes. You're like, this is okay, I guess. But once you get an episode like this, you're like, this is why I love My Little Pony Friendship is Magic so much. And it's truly a remarkable episode. So, definitely, if you were considering dropping the show at this point, check this out and might change your mind. Also, my leg keeps on getting in this shot. So, also, two more shows I need to talk about. I completely forgot to talk about one. I said I was going to talk about it on the vlog like 2 weeks ago, and I completely forgot. I'm not going to talk about it now, obviously, but, and another show that I'm close to finishing, so I'll talk about those in other vlogs. But, long story short, I hope MLP keeps this consistency up. I mean, I'll be tolerant if they have a mad episode next week, but if they have like 2 or 3 more mad episodes, I'm going to start getting mad again. Because this quality, I know they're able to do it. And there's shows like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Doctor Who. Well, not so much Doctor Who lately. I'd say Avatar. There's shows like Avatar: The Last Airbender and Game of Thrones where each week is an amazing episode. Each week is top tier. And the thing about that is that MLP has the potential to do that because we've seen their top tier. It's just laziness. Because it takes the same amount of effort and time to animate and to write, animate, and just plan out an episode that's top tier that does a really shitty episode. So why not devote all your time, all that time and money, instead of making shitty episodes that are going to disappoint people, make amazing episodes. And I understand that we're not the ones to complain because we're not the target audience here. But even kids can sometimes tell when things are good and bad. Not as much as adults, but kids can. And I know that from experience, because I've been a kid. So, yeah, so that's about it. That's all I have to say about this episode. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys later.